Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. This episode was semi-frustrating for just a lot of reasons. Starting with Hope, who has just been pissing me off since yesterday. First of all, even yesterday, when Brooke walked into the room, Hope was like, "What is it?" Excuse me? You done literally treated your mother like dog crap, okay? Like hot garbage the night before. She walks into the room, and the first thing that should have came out of her mouth was an apology. Hey, I didn't really need to sit there and come down on you like that. I'm sorry. No, just, what do you want? It took 20 minutes into this episode before she mustered up an apology, which was weak at best, but okay, whatever. Um, um, and this whole conversation, in some ways, feel like an interrogation scene because the way that Hope is being so defensive, and Brooke asks flat out, "You were projecting yesterday. Do you have feelings for Thomas? Are you attracted to the bad boys?" And she goes really into it, and Hope just denies. What are you talking about? My marriage is perfect. Why would you even suggest something like that? Like, those are the type of looks, and I'm not gonna lie, the first few minutes of their interaction was so annoying because Hope barely said two words. All she kept doing was having those stupid expressions on her face. And I'm like, it's literally the first few minutes of this episode, and I'm like, this is gonna be kind of a tough one to get to if moving forward she has this type of energy. Now, Brooke explains why she was attracted to the bad boy. Self-sabotage was second, but excitement. It was risky, it was dangerous, it was fun. That's why she did it, you know? And so she explains to Hope that, and, Hope reassures her, "I'm fine, everything is fine, it's all good in the hood, me and my marriage is great, yada, yada, yada." And then finally she apologized. I was like, oh, I was wondering we were going to get to that. I mean, it was like, what, 2 days or something like that before you decided to apologize to her? This is how much of a pace that this show moves in. Not only does it recycle the same dialogue from like the episode before, but it takes forever to actually start moving it. Even a simple apology. Because here's the thing. It should came. We knew it was going to come, but something like that, it took that long, like 2 days. Taylor is obnoxious. Is obnoxious. Obnoxious? Really? Obnoxious. The cringeworthy jokes. I guess it's supposed to be her personality, very goofy and silly, but it just doesn't really work for me. And then you got Ridge and Thomas practically praising her and worshiping her feet. "Oh, well, you were out there helping other people. It was fine that you were gone so long. It was totally okay." I'm not, here's the thing. I'm not saying they need to lambast, alright? But damn, she comes back. She's been going through very, very critical moments in their lives. Okay? Steffi's addiction, Steffi's accident. You would think, let me drop everything what I'm doing, fly down to her, make sure she's okay, make sure she's good. My baby girl nearly died. I need to sit there and be there for her. Nope. But she comes back and everyone just totally absolves that. And it's like, oh, it's fine. And like, she's the only person that's like, "I'm so sorry it was going so long." And everyone's just like, "No, it's totally fine." So watching this cringe fest of let's praise every single thing that she's doing, the sit there and say it rubbed me the wrong way is putting it mildly. She talks about her friendship with Brooke, her pact. She keeps talking about this pact that ultimately one or both of them are going to sit there and want to breaking. She did sit there and ask me to dinner with the family, but I mean, come on, let's be honest. If the circumstances are the same, and she can only have dinner with Rich, she's not going to turn that down. So whatever this progress was, them being friends and stuff like that, and I enjoyed this for as long as I did. Ultimately, we can all sit there and see the signs that it's just going to go right back to Taylor versus Brooke for their affection for Ridge, because apparently that's a thing still. Whatever. I'm not a fan of love triangles. I never have been. I feel like it gives that one person way too much power, way too much of an ego boost. But it's a soap opera thing. It's a staple in soap opera, so it is what it is. Um, but we all know it's going to be coming right back to that love triangle. So it's just, unfortunately, it's just a matter of time. I didn't watch the previews yet. I saw a little bit of it. Well, I mean, I was in a deli, so I couldn't hear it, but it didn't seem like the stuff was going to be too scandalous. But maybe that's kind of a good thing, because sometimes I feel like previews do give away way too much. I know this is a B&B review, but for people that watch GH, there was a time period, and it was so odd. There was a time period on General Hospital, and they just stopped doing previews. Like, the episode would end, and then that was it. And every day I watched it, every day I was just like, what? It's still really weird how they do their previews, because General Hospital is the only one that does their previews every day. They do have weekly promos, like everyone else, but they also have previews towards the next episode. And while I do like that, it does make me sit there and wonder, at least now, because back then General Hospital was great. Now it's just like, well, if this episode stunk, then, you see the preview of the next episode, you may actually like it. Kind of a weird marketing trick. But yeah, Thomas also talked about Hope, his relationship. He's a better person. The usual spiel that Thomas does. Um, yeah, to his parents. I feel like that's about it. I can't really think of anything else that happened throughout this episode, so I think I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Stay safe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video or live stream, which I'll be doing tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday for everyone. Saturdays and Sundays for members only. If you're not a member, hit the join button. It really does help. It not only does it help, but we also have really good live streams. We also have really good conversations. And we go everything from soap operas to just life stuff in general. So you definitely want to be a part of that. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.